Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This pick a card reading is about the blessings you don't see coming. So if you haven't as of yet chosen a card on the table, by all means go ahead and do that now. There are timestamps in the description box where you can go to the very beginning of the video, pause where necessary in order to choose. There's a video clip which will show you the cards up close, and there is a picture clip as well. You can pause somewhere in that space and take as much time as you need in order to choose. What I always say is if during that time you feel led to pick more than one, by all means, please always listen to your intuition. That's always going to be highly encouraged here. These readings are timeless, so whether you watch it at the upload time or sometime after, whenever it's placed into your awareness and you feel that nudge to watch, there could be a message here for you. Nonetheless, these readings are general, so I can't possibly expect to connect with everyone, although I hope you find a message here. But if you don't, that's okay. It's a general reading. There are many readers out there in YouTube world. I'm pretty sure someone out there is going to have the messages that you're looking for. But what I always say is consider checking out my pick a card playlist, because I have a bunch of pick a cards that I've already done. There could be another one in that playlist that has what you're looking for as well. So Star Family, with all that being said, go ahead and pick your card and I'll meet you at your reading. Pile number one, you chose the Ace of Pentacles. That is your card. I think I'm just going to put that there. We're looking at blessings that you don't see coming, okay? Sometimes things are happening around us. The universe is working its magic and its energy, and sometimes we don't always see the things that are coming our way. So that's why we want to take a look at this reading to see what blessings you don't see coming, okay? So let's go ahead and start with a Oracle of the Fairies. Let's see. Blessings you don't see coming. Pile number one, viewers. The blessings you don't see coming. One card. Okay. Let's see. Well, look at that. Magical blessings. It says I'm trying to read through the screen, so forgive me. It says, whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. So that's just confirming you're getting some kind of blessing. So let's grab the tarot to find out what these blessings, these magical blessings that are coming entail, okay? So let's see. Blessings you don't see coming. Pile number one. What are the blessings you don't see coming? Oh, what? Money. Do you see that? King of Pentacles. Shoot. Let's see if we can get at least two more. Blessings you don't see coming. Pile number one, viewers. Funny enough, you have the Ace of Pentacles. You pick the Ace of Pentacles and you get a King of Pentacles to top it off. So to me, that is total confirmation of some kind of financial increase coming your way. But let's see if we can get another one. We have the Five of Wands there, but what blessings don't you see coming? Come on. One card. All right. Let's see. Oh, nice. Okay, so you get two kings. Wait a minute here. Love and money is what this is saying. And what's really, to me, synchronistic is the fact that it says whatever you're going through, right? You're being assisted. So whatever the struggle is over here with the Five of Wands, you're being assisted. So if this is what you're experiencing, right, with the Five of Wands, some kind of like strife, struggle, conflict, maybe with others, maybe in a workplace situation, maybe you're not satisfied with. Sometimes the Five of Wands can speak of internal and sometimes external trouble, or external and sometimes internal trouble. So it kind of can feel like very angsty energy with the Five of Wands. So if you're frustrated, right, wondering when your breakthrough, your blessings are going to come, whether it be in love and or money, this is saying that the blessings that are coming through are going to be in those areas of your life. And it's going to be an upgrade of some sort from what you're experiencing right now. For whatever reason, the Five of Wands feels like something, you know, that's a struggle or a frustration to you at this time. Whether you're frustrated in love, whether you're frustrated in money, if you're in a job you don't like, if you're fighting to achieve your goals. This is basically saying that the blessings that are going to come through, that are on the way that you don't see coming, are ones where you're going to be elevated, okay? Because you have to consider the kings are the highest of their court card suit, right? They represent the most mature, I guess, quote unquote mature energy in the court cards. So that's as high as it gets, right? So when you are in a position of being a king, you're pretty well established. So whatever feels inconsistent to you right now, all right, whether it be money, whether it be love, there's some kind of upgrade coming that will give you what you seek in terms of the blessings that you feel that you're lacking right now, all right? I do want to take another card because it feels too like general in a sense where love and money is the blessing that's coming in, which is great, right? I'm not knocking it at all. We could all use blessings in those departments. But whatever's a frustration, right? In the midst of your frustration, what you don't see is the blessing of money and love is coming. It could also be the blessing of something that is on your heart as well with the King of Cups. And then increased finances with the King of Pentacles. That might have to do with business with the King of Pentacles or career. All right, so let's see. Oh, wait, hold on. No way. Ace of Cups and the Nine of Wands. Wow. Okay, so for me, the Nine of Wands does fall in line very much with the Five of Wands. The Nine of Wands and the Five of Wands fall in line with each other. And then we have new energy here with the Ace of Cups. So to me, the Ace of Cups is saying there is a healing coming. There's a restoration and a renewal coming, is also the blessing you don't see on the way at this time. There is a healing to your situation that is coming, a healing to your finances, a healing to maybe a love matter with somebody. If you're on the defense with the Nine of Wands and you have your guard up and you're a little concerned, like sometimes the Nine of Wands can talk about looking over your shoulder. And if that is your energy kind of on the edge, this is saying that the breakthrough, the new energy that you're seeking is the blessing that you don't see coming. This is you right here, frustrated maybe with your situation, frustrated with people, maybe frustrated with love, maybe frustrated with your job and your finances. You're kind of always looking over your shoulder, waiting for something to go wrong. But Spirit's like, no, you have this coming, okay? You have this brand new energy coming your way to give you the upgrade that you seek in many aspects of your life, because we're looking at love and we're looking at money here with these two kings. And they are well established in that department. So it's telling me that whatever the blessing that's coming is way better than what you're experiencing right now. And that's why this card is over here saying, look, magical blessings. Whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by these blessings. And when you become blessed and upgraded in your life, then you can maybe extend that blessing to others, is what this is saying. So definitely some upgrade is coming. But this could be new love. This could be a healing in an existing relationship. It could also be the healing of a financial situation, the improvement perhaps of a job situation, maybe a new opportunity that comes through to give you that open door that you need towards maybe a new job or something else entirely. But this energy is flowing and healing and cathartic, and it's cleansing. So it's like cleansing. This to me is cleansing away all this energy over here, this angsty energy and on edge energy with the Nine of Wands and the Five of Wands together. Okay. So definitely you can expect new energy to come with these cards. Okay, and it's whatever's coming and whatever department it is, it's going to upgrade your current situation to the point where you'll feel a lot more safe, secure, and grounded, obviously with the King of Pentacles, and a lot more fulfilled even emotionally with the King of Cups, right? So yeah, pretty cool. I'm glad that it's pretty cool that we have, they're all aces to choose from, basically, that I gave you. And I did not shuffle, by the way, for the aces on the table. I just, you know, picked the 4 that obviously exist in the tarot to give you something to choose from. But what's pretty cool is that even though it's an ace, you still get an ace, showing that new energy is coming towards you. So let's grab like a confirmation card here, and then I'll close this out for you with a final oracle. So let's get one more card in regards to the blessings you don't see coming. Whoa. Okay. So you have the candle and you got the pitchfork. Well, the pitchfork is resistance, and the candle is the spark and the flame of inspiration that keeps you going. Okay. So yeah, I'm looking at this pitchfork like absolutely, you know, with the 5 of Wands, that is that kind of energy, right? It's the strife, it's the struggle, and it's also like, if you think of like an angry mob, right, that comes at you, a spark of, what do they call it? Okay, yeah, a spark of rebellion. Here's the spark of rebellion. Okay, think of like an angry mob knocking down a door, you know, coming for somebody with pitchforks and torches and all that, right? Well, here's the torch and here's the pitchfork. So anyhow, yeah, if you're feeling like this angsty energy, because the pitchfork does represent that, right? An uprising, basically, and obviously conflict, and you have it here with the 5 of Wands. So this is just, yeah, definitely confirming that 5 of Wands energy. And at the same time, here's the spark of inspiration with the candle. So that's basically telling me that you have to keep hope alive, basically. You have to keep hope alive. It is your faith, right? And your hope and the divine inspiration or spark that you have to maintain lit towards an endeavor. So if at any time, even in the midst of your angst, you've almost given up hope, please don't. Okay, please don't. Not with the candle. You got to keep the fire burning. You got to keep the hope alive. And this is telling me that if you maintain your faith and hope, you will get through this challenge or whatever challenges you're facing at the moment, or whatever strife you feel or angst, frustration that you feel. You're going to get through this. Your moment is coming. Your open door is coming. Your new energy is coming, whether it be money and or love, and it's going to heal the current situation. So that is the blessing that you don't see coming. Let's see if we can get, whoa, okay. So it says, guidance, you are not alone. You are guided by masters and teachers of the highest realms, right? Wait a minute here. And what does that say? Whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. You're also being guided, assisted and guided. All right, so yeah, don't worry about this. Don't stress out over this. The frustration, this too shall pass, is also what I'm getting from this. Let's grab one more. Signs. The universe has been gently nudging you forward by revealing to you signs and synchronicities, and we could all use those, right, to guide the way and lead the way. So yeah, I think through the signs and synchronicity, you have been and are being guided. You are being assisted as well. So keep following the signs, keep hope alive. The situation and the blessings that you need, the breakthroughs that you need, are coming to assist you into this new leveling up chapter. Candle, the divine spark, does speak of inspiration and or spirituality as well. So again, you're being upgraded in your journey, not only materialistically, spiritually with the candle, but also in areas of love with the King of Cups and this Ace of Cups as well. So pile number 1, this is your reading. If you feel that this has helped or connected for you, by all means, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe to support this channel. Maybe click the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on content. I upload pretty often. And if you ever want to book a personal reading with me, all you have to do is check me out on Etsy. The link to my shop is in the description box down below. It's just a matter of paying me a visit. I do have handmade crystal jewelry, other crafts that I make with my 2 hands, and I have personal readings there when available. So much love to you. Be well, be safe, take care, and always keep shining. Pile number 2 viewers, you chose the Ace of Wands as your card. I did not shuffle for these. All I did was choose the 4 aces in the tarot to give you something to choose from. We're looking at the blessings you don't see coming. So we're going to start here with a Oracle of the Fairies card to see the blessings that are on the way, blessings that you don't see coming at this time. The reason why I'm posing this question is because at the end of the day, there's energies that are working and happening all around us that oftentimes in the midst of our situation, we don't always see for ourselves that Spirit is working on our behalf. So let's see the blessings that you don't see coming. Pile number 2 viewers. What are the blessings you don't see coming? Okay, so we have Magical Gateway. It says, it takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown, yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. Nice. Not only that, look at this card. She has a key and she is opening that door. So to me, the universe is actually giving you the key to step into this new chapter and is giving you soon the opportunity to never look back on the past, basically to turn your back to the past, let that go basically, and step boldly into this new chapter, new cycle that is coming your way. So the blessing you don't see coming is that new things are opening up to you and are going to give you the opportunity to really put things behind you once and for all. Okay, so let's see the blessings you don't see coming. Pile number 2 viewers. All right, we have the 7 of Pentacles. We have the World. Nice. Okay, so this is beautiful. Basically what this is telling me is that a cycle is indeed completing itself, and it makes sense with the World card and this. Okay, it's time to step boldly forward without looking back, right? You're stepping into this new chapter. It is unknown, but that's where the greatest rewards are. Okay, so the blessing you don't see coming is that there is a closing out of a major cycle, and I said that before we even got this, but that is the World card. It is a card of graduation, leveling up, and completion. A completion of lessons learned, a completion of a chapter in one's life. Nonetheless, it's successful because that's saying you leveled up, you grew from that situation, you graduated from it, and now you can move on to other things. The Justice card is saying that also the blessing you don't see coming is that this cycle that's closing. It's concluding itself in a very fair and just manner with the Justice card. It's putting you into a position of balance, and the cycle that's closing is now complete. The karmic cycle is also with the World and the Justice also complete. Finish, done, over with, kaput, right? And now the universe is opening doors for you. Okay. This 7 of Pentacles is basically that energy of wondering when your breakthrough is coming. Because this 7 of Pentacles talks about toil and labor. And oftentimes we do give out a lot of energy to things and we wonder if they're ever going to prosper, grow, become more, right? Consider the reevaluating of this energy in the card and the way that he looks at the bush. He's looking at it up, down, left, right, and center. He's reassessing it. He's looking at his life or his garden, let's say, and he's wondering when things are going to improve. When is this garden or this bush going to bear fruit, basically? And the universe is saying, well, this cycle has to come to a close. This karmic cycle has to finish itself, which it will, and that's the blessing, in order to allow this to prosper, right? I think this is the energy of where sometimes we're on the verge of giving up. We want to throw in the towel sometimes with this because we're like, why can't I make this happen? Why can't I make it grow? Why can't I get what I want? Why can't I see the breakthrough I need? Or get to the place of success that I want or desire, or, you know, again, access that breakthrough I'm looking for. The problem with it is that if we give up, how are we ever going to know? Or if we quit while we're basically ahead, how are we going to ever know we could have succeeded if we throw in the towel too soon. So sometimes the Seven of Pentacles is a card that is a little bit of a warning, right? To not throw in the towel right when you're on the brink, okay, of what you're looking for, or on the brink of that breakthrough. So again, the blessing you don't see coming is that there are new doors opening up to you. The world is a major cycle that's closing itself out. Spirit wants to kind of like congratulate you with this world card to let you know that all your hard work with the Seven of Pentacles towards your goals or towards anything that you've been through recently, like, you know, if you've been through a lot, you've toiled and labored through life, right? In general, whether it's work related or not, you know, we toil and sometimes we labor through life. And Spirit is here telling you, you're on the verge of graduating from this toil and labor of life that you've experienced recently. And the blessing that's coming through is a new chapter that is not going to be like that anymore, basically. You are finishing out a major karmic cycle, I feel, with the world and the justice. And this karmic cycle is concluding itself in a fair and just manner, in a sense that it's putting you in a position of balance. Once and for all, where things were in balance, now they are going to be balanced. You're not going to have to labor and toil through life anymore. And that's a blessing that you don't realize is coming. Because the Justice card will right the wrongs. Where things were out of balance, it brings things into balance again. It is, you know, it's trying to find that equilibrium and that harmony. So this is saying that the situations that were out of balance will get resolved, and that's also the blessings that you don't see coming. If they're also, because it's a Justice card, so I'll mention it, if there was any legal issues, legal matters, contracts, things that have to do with the law or in writing, okay, these things will resolve themselves as well in a fair and just manner. So please don't worry about it. And once you sign off on the dotted line, you can close out that chapter, be over and done with that situation. For some of you might be divorce. Some of you might be the selling or the closing out off on a house or something like that. Because a lot of times it talks about that kind of logistical, practical paperwork. But once you close out on that, you're starting a new life. You're starting a new chapter. Maybe it's even the contract, the signing of a contract for a new job, right? Because sometimes we go into agreements, let's say, with a job that we just get or that is offered to us. We have to agree to take that job. So anything that you could be signing off on or agreeing to, sometimes contracts are involved. Whatever this is that you're, you know, legally or binding, I don't want to say binding yourself to, or sometimes we can break contracts. So whatever you're signing up for or you're releasing via some kind of paperwork, okay, is what I'm picking up. It's going to be the start of a brand new chapter where you're going to be able to really put the past behind you and then fully move forward into this new energy. It's like Spirit's giving you the key to open this brand new door, and that's a blessing that you don't see coming. And through this door that you walk through, you end up having this full-on level up in your journey because, again, you've learned what you needed to learn from the past and the toil and the labor of life that you've been through. You learned everything that you needed from the last cycle. And that's why the world is here as a graduation card. It doesn't matter what the old cycle consisted of. What matters is that you learned from it, you grew from it. Okay? And that's what makes it successful. So it is a successful completion that is coming your way. Somebody could also be Libra. Just wanted to mention that. And then we have the 4 fixed signs over here. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius, I believe. But let's see. Blessings you don't see coming. Pile number 2 viewers. Let's grab some confirmation cards here. Whoa. That's way too many. There's like 5 there. I just want 1 or 2. Let's see. A few confirmation cards for pile number 2 viewers, please. Oh, what? Okay. So this is the boot, and this talks about walking, and sometimes it could talk about walking away. And then we have the wall card, which can speak of obstacles. Okay, sometimes there's what do you call it, a boundary in front of us that sometimes we feel like we can't cross, right? Or we can't get past. And this is saying no. With the boot is telling us, to me, that you're walking away from these obstacles or difficulties. Again, the toil and labor over here, you're walking away from that. The boot does talk about travel. It talks about movement forward, and we have that here. It says forward, look boldly. Wait, hold on. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. That would be the boot energy. Okay. And to me, this is like the boot is climbing over the wall in this sense. So to me, the obstacle, the wall, the boundary, the thing that was blocking you, it's out of the way, and now you can fully move forward. Like that song, these boots were made for walking, right? That's what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you, right? Pretty much. So yeah, bye-bye. That's what this is saying. Bye-bye to the old, hello to the new. Let's put that ish behind us. Let's move forward. You know, it's like onward and upward from here on out. That's what this is saying. And that is the blessing that is coming. The obstacles removed. The chapter's closed. You can say goodbye to that thing. Your toil and labor, I want to say, though, through life or this last cycle was not in vain. Again, the world card is confirming that you have learned from your experience. You have gained wisdom. You are graduating and leveling up in some aspect of your life. So yeah, look at this. No limitations. You are a celestial being with unlimited potential. There is much for you to share. No limitations. While the wall sometimes can act as a limitation, right? Because it's an obstacle. It separates us from the thing that we want. Sometimes it's a wall between us and the thing that we seek, or the outcome we seek, or the breakthrough that we need, right? So now there's no limitations in the way any longer, is what this is saying. They're out of the way. And that's also the blessings, part of the blessing you don't see coming. It says free spirit. To be a free spirit is to float without walls. No freaking way. Okay, yeah, this is why I love shuffling live or like on the spot and not picking cards ahead for you guys. This is why, this right here is why I shuffle live like this. Okay, not to say that the video is live, but you know what I mean, in real time. It says to be a free spirit is to float without walls. Right there. To fly without judgment and to love without conditions. No limits. No limits. No walls in your way anymore. Boom. Okay, there you go. Pile number 2 viewers, this is your reading. This gives me life, man. I love when this happens, when the synchronicities happen like this. So kudos to you for picking pile number 2, man. It comes through so beautifully like that. It's magic to me, and I never cease to be in awe, okay? So anyhow, much love to you guys. If you feel like this has helped or connected for you, by all means, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe to support this channel. Maybe even click the little bell for notifications so you don't miss out on content. And if you want to take it a step further to support what I do, consider checking me out on Etsy. I have personal readings there when available, and I also have handmade crystal jewelry and other crafts that I make with my 2 hands on my free time. So again, much love to you. Take care and always keep shining. Pile number 3 viewers, you chose the Ace of Cups as your card. I did not shuffle for these or anything like that. Basically, all I did was choose all of the aces from the tarot in order to give you something to choose from. In this case, you chose the Ace of Cups. We're looking at blessings that you don't see coming, pile number 3 viewers. So let's see, what are the blessings that you don't see coming? Blessings you don't see coming, pile number 3 viewers. friendship. It says, fairies and humans alike need friends. Now is the time to seek out those who will support and encourage you on your journey to fulfill your dreams. Wow. Okay, so why does this feel like networking and finding your tribe also? My apologies. I paused for a second there because I don't know if you can hear this. He's so loud. I have my back door open over here, over to the left. But yeah, anyway, the bird is like chirping away, having a good old time, communicating. Funny enough, I mentioned networking, right? And then Mr. Birdie or Miss Birdie, I don't know, she's going off, or he's going off, like sending signals and messages. And I feel like this is a card of networking, and then the bird is kind of like synchronicity to me. But the reason why I say networking is because it says here, now is the time to seek out those who will support and encourage you on your journey to fulfill your dreams. So to me, this is about making connections and networking, and also finding your tribe, those who will lift you up and support what you're seeking to do. So this feels very goal-oriented, and how it feels like how Spirit will place, or how Spirit might find a way to place certain people in your path to help you get to where you want to go, be what you want to be, help the manifestation along, help you reach your goals that much faster, because sometimes we can't do it alone. Sometimes we need the assistance of someone who has something we need, right? Whether that be a skill, some wisdom, some mentorship, something like that, in order to help progress this thing that we're working on, right? So there's two aspects there of finding your tribe, and also networking. And all at the same time, though, these things can be related to one another, right? So let's see if we can get 3 cards here to get more information as far as the blessings that you don't see coming. Let's see, what blessings don't you see coming, pile number 3 viewers? Whoa, okay, so look, a 3 of Wands, the Hangman, and the Knight of Cups. Okay, so I think that this Hangman energy is a bit of a waiting period, a non-action energy, right? The 3 does talk about expansion as a number, growth, and manifestation. So I feel like some of you are waiting for a dream to be realized, or something to come through for you. But when I see this Knight of Cups, I'm looking at this as the Knight of Cups moving forward, pursuing the cup, pursuing where his heart is leading him. There might be a little bit of a period where you're waiting, you're reevaluating, you're kind of like trying to look at things from a different angle or perspective. But in this time of waiting, there's also opportunity to prepare, if you know what I mean. So the blessing that you don't see coming is that there is something on the way over here. A lot of times the 3 of Wands is the return on our investment. You have to consider that the guy in the card has sent his ships out to sea with his cargo, with his merchandise to be delivered, let's say, to its destination. And now he's waiting for the return on that investment, the payday basically, to come his way. So this is telling me that you've already done the legwork towards maybe a goal, a creative endeavor, perhaps with the Wands, something on your heart with the Knight of Cups. And it's just a matter of time now before Spirit aligns you with the right people, the right places, the right things to help push this along and give you the support that you need to help you accomplish it. So the blessing that you don't see coming is that Spirit is aligning you with the right people, places, things to help support this journey, okay, that the Knight of Cups is going to be taking. This journey that you've been waiting to embark upon with the Hangman. That you've also been putting a lot, or investing a lot of your spiritual energy with the Hangman into over here with the Three of Wands. It's an investment card. So I feel like when I look at these two together, I see spiritual enlightenment, right? Investment. So spiritually investing into something important to you. So that's a blessing that you don't see coming, is that whatever you've been investing your time, energy, your love with the Knight of Cups into, Spirit is going to align things properly so that way you can move forward, because the Knights are a card of movement, speed, action, momentum, and they pursue whatever it is they're holding, right, in their suit. So in this case, the Knight of Cups is pursuing something important on the heart, and could be something also that it's been inspired to pursue. So what you don't see coming is that you might meet new friends, new contacts. You might meet people through networking that will provide the support that you need to help push this along so you can accomplish your goal. Sometimes we need a mentor. Sometimes we need some guidance and advice. Sometimes someone in conversation could just say the right thing in the right moment to make the light bulb go off in your head. But consider how Spirit used that person in that moment to deliver the sign, the message, or the piece of information that you needed to make something click for yourself. And that's why when I look at the Hangman, you know, I look at his crown. It's lit up, right? It's lit. His crown chakra is literally lit. And this is kind of feeling like that light bulb moment to me. I know normally the aces feel like that, but in this case, because of the other cards are on a table, it kind of is feeling like aha, right? Like a aha moment. So that's also the blessing that you don't see coming, is that there is a major aha moment on the way. And it's going to give you what you need to move forward appropriately, right? And take the forward steps that you need to take to move this thing along in the right direction. The thing is that you want to, you know, stay in your heart, follow your heart, listen to your intuition and the way that it's guiding you in this department, because it's a major key in regards to how it will develop and what it will become. I also feel that, again, I'm also feeling like the word awareness, okay? And it's coming from, I think, the Hangman energy. There's some kind of, some form of awareness in the most unconventional way that is going to dawn on you, okay? And it's going to give you something you need to push this forward to accomplish a goal, a dream, a manifestation that you're working on. Trust that Spirit is going to align you with your tribe, align you with the right people to make this happen. But there's some kind of awareness that you're going to gain in the process of pursuing this. So if you're right now investing a lot of your energy, spiritually, creatively, into something, it will have a payday. It will have a moment of kind of like, you're gonna come to this realization of some sort that makes everything fall into place. So look at that. Your candle just went out, and here I am totally unprepared, guys. Bear with me 1 second. I'm gonna get that for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some clarification cards. Bear with me. My chair's like that. I wish I had wheels. I don't have wheels on my chair. So there you go. Oh, wait, it went out. Dang it. Hold on. There you go. Blooper reels. That's what it feels like. I just had a blooper moment. But let's take a look to see what other cards we get for confirmation to help understand this a little bit better. I just feel like there's going to be a major moment of awareness where everything just makes sense or clicks with you. Again, it could come via somebody who says something at the right moment where it just confirms again and again and again, confirms that you're moving in the right direction in regards to following your calling or following your heart. And that the energy that you're investing into an endeavor is not in vain, okay? Maybe some of you just need that confirmation, but that's part of the blessing, connecting with the right people, the right time, the right moment to provide you with the resources, the information that you need, the mentorship that you need. Maybe it's just, you know, the support of a soul tribe. If you're looking for your tribe of people, right? Sometimes it's not always in your own immediate family, but sometimes outside of it. This is also telling me that you're going to find new friends. You're going to make new friends. You'll find the tribe that you're looking for, because sometimes, you know, we don't always relate to the immediate people around us. And that's what this is telling me. Maybe you've been waiting for that. Some of you might be also, I want to say just real quick, connecting with possibly new love, especially it could be a soulmate. And I say that because the feeling that this card gives is about someone from a tribe, like your soul tribe, your soul family. And I feel like there could be a soul family member that comes into your life soon as well, after a period of wondering, right, when love was going to come. And then we have it over here with the Knight of Cups, so that could also be the blessing. This is kind of like you over here calling in a soulmate, waiting for them to come into your life, and in the meantime you're raising your vibration with the Hangman. You are leveling yourself up spiritually, gaining wisdom and enlightenment in the process of this wait. And then boom, over here Knight of Cups comes around. Your soulmate arrives, your soul family person arrives and walks into your life to offer you that cup of love. The Hangman energy is really cool because it's very, it's reminiscent of the story of Odin. Odin lost his left eye to gain enlightenment, or he sacrificed it to gain enlightenment. It's also very much connected to the story of Horus, who lost his eye in a battle with Set. And the left eye also is a symbol of transformation. So when we get the Hangman, I can't help but think of that that story as a side note, right? So I can't help but think of all the transformation that represents. So to me, you're undergoing a transformation, and there's changes that are on the way on the back end of this that you don't see coming either. And these people, whoever this is, or whatever, whoever or whatever this is that's coming into your life with this Knight of Cups, they're gonna initiate some changes, but they're also going to align you with what you need to access aspects of your life that maybe have been slightly, with the Hangman, elusive. And that's a blessing that you don't see coming. Also, the Hangman, with, like I said, the left eye of Horus, the left eye represents the changing phases of the moon. So it goes from the full moon, right, to the changing phases to the new moon again. And those are healing phases. From the moment he lost his eye to when he restored his eye, it's a healing process, you see. So I can't help but think of healing involved in this situation as well. Whereas, like I said, healing takes place when you align with these people, places, and things that you need, right? Or that you're looking for. A healing ends up taking place. A major transformation takes place. Also, some form of initiation takes place. Okay, so where I'm looking at it on a deeper level, a little bit more esoterically like that, there's healing and transformation taking place under the surface of these cards. In other words, whoever it is that you're aligning with or going to meet is going to bring change and transformation to you, but also initiate healing as well. And that's also part of the blessing you don't see coming. But before I keep rambling, okay, let's grab some confirmation cards. Okay? All right, so we have the poppet, and the poppet energy sometimes talks about the feelings we get when we feel like we're out of control or when things are not in our immediate control, right? And sometimes on the road to fulfilling a dream, a wish, a manifestation, or something that we long for, again, right? Because he's looking out into the distance, into something he doesn't quite have in his grasp yet. When we're longing for something, it can feel slightly out of our control, right? And the poppet is that energy. It's things that oftentimes we feel are outside of our control, therefore we perceive them as having control over us, right? And the hangman is tied up in a, sometimes it's described as being tied up in an uncomfortable situation that with the poppet is not in our immediate control, right? And the frog energy talks about transformation. So I was just mentioning the frog, or I was just mentioning the transformation, sorry, with the hangman, and it does relate to the frog. So I'm looking at the frog like this is the transformation that you're seeking. Especially as a totem animal. It's very similar. The frog or the toad is very similar in feel to the snake. Okay, there's transformation in that animal medicine. So there's a transformation taking place, even though at this time you're waiting and you maybe don't always feel like everything's within your immediate control, but there is a transformation taking place. There is a transformation, all right, that's unfolding, but at this time it's kind of like unseen to you, or you can't see it happening. The frog also talks about disguise, okay? So it kind of feels like a transformation is happening in disguise, or not where your eyes can perceive it properly, if you know what I mean. So I hope that makes sense. It's kind of like your eyes don't recognize or see the transformation or that will happen or is occurring for you. And it's kind of disguised or feels veiled, and you can't really make sense of it in front of your own two eyes at this time. But it will be made apparent soon enough. And it's going to come, again, it feels like it's going to come via something or someone who enters your life. But you're going to gain enlightenment through this person or in this scenario or situation. And that's a blessing. A lot of it is very spiritual. Like I said, I was feeling pulled, to dive into the esoterics of it. But there is something coming, okay? We have a 3 of Wands, and it's an expectation card. It's a card of expectant, like you're expecting something to arrive any day now, right? And this is telling me that there are blessings that are arriving, even if you can't see them on the horizon yet with the 3 of Wands. That right now they're slightly disguised to you, right? And things at this time could possibly feel like slightly out of your hands or out of your grasp or out of your control. But nonetheless, there's a major transformation taking place. And there's some kind of connection with the friendship card that will be made in order to help push this along for you. And that is the blessing that you don't see coming at this time. Okay. So let's see if we can get 2 cards here, pile number 3, viewers. I want 2 cards. So let's see what this one says first. Earth Guide. Your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved. Maybe somebody's looking to show you love and support, right? As well with the Knight of Cups. And then we have this one. It says celebration. Celebrate your achievements. You truly are a gift to the universe. Absolutely. You are a gift to the universe. And that's why I think if you have a dream to fulfill, especially if it has to do with your life purpose, Spirit wants you to use that because it's a gift to the planet. It's a gift to basically the souls on this earth. So especially if this is goal related, Spirit wants you to achieve it too. And it's going to help. It's going to find a way to help you make it happen. All right. It says, celebrate your achievements. You truly are a gift to the universe. Yes, and any talent and gift that you have as well, all right, should be celebrated and shared because we all have something special to contribute, okay? So pile number 3, this is your reading. If you feel that this has helped you in some way, by all means, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe to support this channel as well. Every interaction does help. Maybe click the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on future content. And if you ever want to book a personal reading with me, please go ahead and visit me on Etsy. I do have a link in my description box to my shop. All you have to do is pay a visit there. I have personal readings there available at times, obviously as my schedule permits and as I complete them for people who purchase prior. And I also have handmade crystal jewelry and other crafts there as well that I make with my 2 hands. Okay, so much love to you, pile number 3 viewers. Take care and keep shining. Pile number 4 viewers, you chose, whoa, you chose the Ace of Swords as your card. I did not shuffle for the cards that you're choosing from. Basically, I just took all the aces from the tarot in order to give you something to choose from. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what blessings you don't see coming. What are the blessings you don't see coming? Pile number 4 viewers. Okay. It says light. It says the fairy queen of light comes to shed love and light onto your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. Okay, so there to me is saying that there's light at the end of the tunnel. That is the blessing you don't see coming. So there could be a breakthrough even as well. So let's see. What are the blessings that you don't see coming at this time? There is going to be light shed on your situation. Light is also brings clarity. It helps show us what we can't see. It guides us, right? So we're not walking in the dark as well. So let's see, pile number 4 viewers. What are the blessings that you don't see coming? Two and 3. All right. We have the 5 of Swords, the Hierophant. Oh my goodness. And the 10 of Cups. Okay. So what this is telling me, especially if it's a love situation, because we have the 10 of Cups and we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant talks about commitment. Talks about marriage sometimes and traditional relationships. It talks about things that are established, okay, in tradition. So what this is telling me is that if there is a conflict, okay, with someone or in a situation, if there is instability, maybe in a marriage or in some kind of relationship, because we have relationships to all kinds of things in our life. They're not always just to love or romantic, right? We have relationships to our money. We have relationships to our career. We have, relationships with our time, right? What we devote our time to. And the Hierophant does talk about the things we devote ourselves to. Whether it's people, places, things, environments, situations, right? What are we devoting ourselves to? So it's about the relationships we form in several or different aspects of life. So when I'm looking at the 5 of Swords, I'm like, there's a challenge here, right? There's a challenge in a situation, maybe with someone or in something. And this situation is going to resolve itself. So basically the blessing that you don't see coming is that there is a resolution. There is a happy outcome on the way. If there's any conflict that you feel you are facing with someone or in a situation, right? This card is saying, the fairy queen of light comes to shed love and light onto your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. That's right. Light always wins, right? We can learn from the dark. I always say we can learn from the dark, but we don't have to live there, okay? To me, the dark is where you grow. where you face yourself, right, for what you really are. And you use it as something to refer back to, right? Because everything is polarity, and we kind of have to find that medium, that happy medium, right? That middle ground between the light and the dark. Both aspects are necessary, though. They have their purpose, right? So if you're experiencing some shadow period or whatever, it could be some difficulty with somebody, things are going to come to light. Things that you need to resolve the situation with this person are going to come to light. There is going to be a positive out of this negative, okay? There's going to be a light out of this dark. There might be, I feel, with the Five of Swords and the Hierophant, a need to kind of reevaluate what you will and will not tolerate in a certain situation, relationship with a person maybe, or the relationship to, you know, whatever it is that you're dealing with. There's going to be some reevaluating, because the Five of Swords sometimes puts you in a position where you have to see what, you know, what you will not tolerate. Because if somebody's getting the upper hand, or if a situation is getting the upper hand over you, it might be a turning point, right? Where you have to kind of, okay, take a step back, look at this and see what I'm willing to put up with and what I'm not willing to put up with. And then obviously with the Five of Swords, you know, set a healthy boundary. We have two fives here with the Hierophant and the Five of Swords. And, you know, 5 is a number oftentimes of change. Sometimes change we're not, you know, always prepared for, but nonetheless, I think what this is saying is that the blessing that you don't see coming is that there is going to be a solution to this problem, solution to this conflict that you feel inside or outside of you, externally, through people, situations, places, things. And the Hierophant is about establishing oneself, right? So I feel like there's a need to reevaluate, you know, what is important to you. And I think you're going to be shown this is also what I feel this is saying. The blessing that is coming from this is that you're going to be shown this. Like there's going to be some light shed on this situation to help you see things clearly for what they are, for what they aren't, which will help establish you even further in your next steps forward. You might have to, with the Five of Swords, walk away from something that's just not working out for you. Or expose something with the light, all right, to reveal the truth of a situation or the matter. So I also feel like truth is coming. That's also the blessing that you don't see at this time. There's going to be a huge moment of clarity to show you what needs to be done and what action or next steps to take are. I feel like Spirit is guiding you out of this difficult situation with the Five of Swords and shedding light where is needed. So that's a blessing that you don't see at this time, even in the midst of your situation. But the beautiful 10 of Cups is here, right? And this is basically telling us that there will be a happy outcome to this. That you will be able to put the conflicts of the Five of Swords behind you. And establish your foundation and commitments, like maybe reevaluate your commitments and reestablish those commitments, you know, but in different ways. Because when you cut out what's not working and you focus on what is, right, you make the what is working the priority. The 10 of Cups is definitely showing us happiness, fulfillment emotionally, right? Having everything that you need and then some. It's a happy outcome. So the blessing you don't see coming is that there is a happy outcome to this situation, even though in the midst of what you're experiencing, you might feel some struggle, some angst, some conflict. Maybe you're not getting along with people. Maybe you're feeling frustrated or feel like you can't get ahead. Maybe you're feeling defeated with the Five of Swords. But the blessing is that this is going to resolve itself. There will be light shed on your situation to show you what's important to you. And I'm thinking with the Ten of Cups, there definitely is a silver lining is kind of what I'm hearing from this. There's some sort of blessing that's going to come through with this that's feels like it's a blessing in disguise. Because with the Five of Swords, you may not see it right now in the midst of all that's happening. But there is some silver lining here. Okay, so let's see if we can get some cards of confirmation. So if you're having challenges with a relationship or in a relationship right now, it looks like there will be some truth shed or some light shed on the situation to help lead you to this Ten of Cups happy outcome. And that's a blessing you may not see at this time in the midst of all of it that you're experiencing. It may be difficult, but there is a positive outcome to this. Okay. So let's see. Cards of confirmation. Maybe just get one or two. Oh, there goes one. All right, and there's two. All right, so we have the dagger. Okay, that makes complete sense. The dagger does talk about sometimes the feeling of betrayal, okay, and aggression, and that is definitely the Five of Swords, okay? So, again, this is that energy clearing itself up or getting out of the way. I feel like this card belongs here. And it's moving into this energy of the Ten of Cups, which is the lighthouse. So I'm going to put that there because the lighthouse is like finding your way in the dark, right? That's exactly what a lighthouse does, you know. It talks about weathering the storms. A lighthouse is its purpose. Its purpose is to guide ships ashore safely in the dark through tumultuous currents and ocean, right? So this, well, I'm going to put it here between the light and the Ten of Cups because I think it belongs here, right? This aligns perfectly. The light with the lighthouse. I mean, can you get any more synchronistic than that, right? You are being navigated, right? Because the light itself in the lighthouse helps you navigate ashore safely. You're being guided through this difficult time. Guided through the troubled waters, right? And the lighthouse is also a symbol of spirituality or spiritual growth. Because look where, if we look at it like a body, right? The lighthouse like a body. That's your crown chakra totally lit up, right? And here's your foundation with the rocks. And then the light reaches the top. So anyway, that was just a side note from what just looking at it right now. But again, I was feeling the vibe of gaining enlightenment and clarity on something, right? Or the light showing you the way through the dark. And it's funny because I said that earlier in the reading and then we get the lighthouse. So yeah, total confirmation and synchronicity that you're going to be shown the way through this situation or out of this difficulty towards your happy outcome. And that is the blessing that you don't see coming. Okay. So let's see if we can get two cards as final oracles here, pile number 4. Solutions to the issues, to the problems, to the maybe the disagreements or the conflict that you feel in a situation or environment that you're not happy in, right? I feel like there's going to be a need to reevaluate your level of commitment or devotion to a thing, a situation, maybe even a place, in order to seek your happiness, right? It could be that your spirituality is kind of like guiding you or kind of pulling or tugging at you to pursue something over here, whatever this Ten of Cups means to you. I feel like it's a little bit of this is wanting to leave this behind, the Five of Swords, to be true to your spiritual calling. For instance, if you're in a job you can't stand, right? and it does not align with you spiritually anymore. It could be that you need to cut your losses or cut away from that situation over here with the 5 of Swords and the dagger, because to continue in that situation is basically a betrayal to self. Okay? You're betraying yourself with this dagger card. Again, what is it that you will and will not tolerate, right? Maybe your soul's not going to allow you to tolerate the effery maybe anymore, right? Maybe your soul is not going to allow you to tolerate the things that aren't aligning with you spiritually. Again, Hierophant is a spiritual card. Spiritual wisdom, wisdom gained from experience is the Hierophant. So if your soul is calling you to follow, right, your happiness, it might require that you cut yourself free from something or someone in order to pursue what makes you happy. Right? Because the more aware and connected you are, the less you're willing to tolerate the things that don't align with your spirit. And that's what this reading feels like. But you're guided. You're going to be guided out of that situation that does not align with your soul and put on the path to align with what is. Okay. I also feel the need to set healthy boundaries in a situation too. And that's to set healthy boundaries for yourself. With people, places, and things that don't align with your soul and the way that spirit is guiding you ashore in the direction of your happiness. Okay. So let's see. Whoa, okay, there's one. Let's see if we can get one more. It says courage, which makes sense. Maybe the courage to pursue, right? The way your soul is calling you, or the direction that your soul is pulling and tugging at you to pursue. That does take courage. And sometimes with the 5 of Swords, you got to go against the grain to do it. But let's see. It says courage. Live your life fearlessly. Yes, with courage, strength, and determination, right? Absolutely. To say, F this, I don't want to tolerate this no more. It does not align with my soul. This is not what I need. This is not what I want, right? And to reevaluate the things that you devote your time, energy, and commitment to, right? Because again, I was feeling relationships, right, with the Hierophants. Like, there's so many ways that we form relationships or have relationships to the things in our life. And it feels like there's a need to reevaluate these things. But the blessing that you don't see coming is that there's going to be a way through and out of that situation that does not align with you anymore, or does not give you what you feel you deserve or what you feel you're worth. It is going to take courage, determination, and fearlessness to confront, right, with the 5 of Swords, confront those things that are not true to you. Because to stay in a situation that does not align with you is a betrayal. Someone could betray you too, and you have to put your foot down with them, but it could also be a betrayal to self to stay in a situation that does not align with you properly. Okay? So let's see. Star seed. Raise the vibration of the planet through your radiant, loving light. More light energy. We have lighthouse. We have light here and here, right? So yeah, I was feeling from the lighthouse that this is you reaching a new level of enlightenment, or, you know, you're basically your crown being lit, your vibration being raised, and you're glowing up here. Here's your foundation. And again, it's a spiritual growth, right? So yeah, as a star seed, sure. As your vibration rises, you're going to tolerate less and less of what doesn't align with you. Absolutely. So pile number 4, this is your reading. If you feel that this has helped or connected for you, by all means, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Click that little bell for notifications so you don't miss out on future content. And if you ever want to book a personal reading with me or check out any of my handmade crystal jewelry, perhaps to support my channel even further, check me out on Etsy. I do have the link in my description box down below. Pay me a visit there at any time. So much love to you wherever you are. Be safe, be well, take care, and always keep shining.